How many of you have wanted to play a sport but did not know what sport to choose? Volleyball is a fun yet competitive sport that you play with a team, but it also allows you to be able to practice alone. My name is Madison Callahan, and I'm going to teach you the rules and positions of volleyball. I have played volleyball since I was 10 years old, all the way up until my freshman year of college, and then I did become a volleyball coach for a local middle school in my hometown. When people say the word volleyball, you probably think of a net and a small white ball being passed back and forth over the net, but it's actually much more than that. First, I want to explain the difference between offense and defense in volleyball. When the ball is being served over the net, your team is in serve-receive. Passers wait for the ball to come over the net and serve-receive. Passers then pass the ball up to the setter. The setters set the ball up to the hitters, and the hitter spikes the ball across the net to the opposing team. If that spiked ball is hit over the net without the opposing team touching it, it is called a kill. When the team is in possession of the ball, they are in offense. Players are stationed in their home spots until the ball comes across the net. The players are not allowed to move until the ball crosses the net. However, if they do move before the ball crosses the net, the other team wins possession of the ball and they also score a point. Scoring is one of the main aspects in volleyball. Teams can only score when they are in possession of the volleyball. There are both offensive and defensive positions in volleyball. The two major defensive positions are the libero and the setter. According to McLaurin, a libero is an exceptional defensive player that wears a different colored jersey than every other player on their team. This is because the libero is allowed to enter and leave the game without checking in due to wearing that different colored jersey. The libero must pay close attention on the sidelines at all times to know when to enter the game. They are also stationed in the middle back where all the hard hits go, in order to have the most touches on the ball. The setter is the second defensive position. They are the most important player on the court. This is because they are the main source that distributes the ball to all of the other players. Hitters are mainly offensive players due to being the main scoring sources. However, blocking allows them to be both offensive and defensive players. Hitters can score by hitting, striking the ball with their hand, or tipping, which is striking the ball with their fingertips. There are three hitters on the court: an outside hitter, a middle hitter, and a right side hitter. This is a picture of a volleyball court, and this is the 10-foot line. This is the net line. The outside hitter is stationed here, the middle hitter is stationed here, and the right side hitter is stationed right here. All of these positions add up to one major goal, and that is scoring. Volleyball is played in rally scoring. According to Kwan, a game is played to 25 and the winning team must win by 2. All matches have 5 games and the team must win 3 out of the 5 games to win. If each team wins 2 games, the 5th game is played to 15 points and the team must still win by 2. However, there are multiple ways for teams to score. The most obvious is successfully grounding the ball on the opponent's side of the court. Nonetheless, that is not the only way to score a point. If the opposite team touches the net or hits the ball out of bounds, that results in a gain of a point for the other team. When a player is serving and steps over the service line, this too results in a loss of a point. Lastly, a player cannot hit the ball more than 3 times when the ball is on their side, or the other team will receive a point and lose possession of the ball. Overall, there are multiple components to the game of volleyball. However, I hope my speech allowed my audience to gain some insight on the sport. As you can see, volleyball is more than just a ball that goes back and forth over a net. There are many different positions, such as a libero, a setter, and hitters, and there are multiple ways to score. Volleyball is a fun sport that can be played and enjoyed by everyone, and I hope this speech helped show that.